What is Bigfoot? A myth? A legend? A hoax? Or a real flesh and blood creature? What about the reported sightings of Bigfoot? They can't all be misidentified animals. And how is it that most Native American cultures have stories about Bigfoot? After 2 separate sightings of a Bigfoot type creature, I needed answers. I have now been researching Bigfoot for over 15 years, and I feel that my journey has just begun.
Hi, and welcome back to the channel. Today, because the lake levels have dropped significantly, we have got a shoreline again now. Although the water never got up to full pool, for some reason the Army Corps of Engineers decided it wasn't important this year. But they have dropped the water levels a couple of weeks early. So what that means is I've got shoreline to walk. And I really love walking the shorelines because just like every other animal, Sasquatch needs water. So we're going to walk the shoreline today, see if there happens to be any footprints. In a couple of weeks, if we don't get a whole lot of rain, this ground will be so hard packed that nothing would leave a footprint. But right now, while it's still wet, and you can see it's still wet, there's a four-wheeler or side-by-side tracks right through there that looks like they might have got a little bit bogged down. But regardless, in a couple of weeks, you wouldn't even be able to take a tank and go through here and leave a track, I don't believe. But we're fixing to head down this shoreline, look for footprints. Okay, I really don't know what it is. But twice I've heard something move out over there on the other side of me. On the other side is a little stream bed right here. So I want to sort of check it out. It's probably nothing no more than a armadillo. But it's funny when I start walking, it starts making noise, and when I stop walking, it stops. Okay, so I have walked 2 different shorelines. Didn't find no footprints. Did find several prints from people on four-wheelers or either side-by-sides, I don't know which, but one or the other. So footprints are a possibility out here. What I have decided to do now is just sit out here and listen. Several times I've heard something walking through the woods, but you know, you can't really tell what that is. I'm not going to put my name on something saying that that's what it was when I really don't know. But we're going to sit out here for a while, probably till way after dark. I'm going to watch the other shoreline right over there. And the thing about that shoreline, let me get it around so you can see. The thing about this shoreline right over here, on the other side of the lake right there, is there's no houses behind that shoreline for a long, there's no houses. There's no body back there. There's no roads back through there. So, you know, if a Bigfoot's out here, it would be my guess that that's where he'd want to be. So I'm just going to watch that shoreline until I can't see no more, and then I'll probably get out my night vision and listen and see what I can see. I can hear something, I can pull up the night vision. So that's what I'm planning on doing tonight. Just sitting back, relaxing and taking it easy, enjoying it, and seeing if we can't get a hold of something out here. So far I've heard several owls, so it's not going to be a quiet night, I don't believe. So let me just get back to sitting back and watching. Alright, this is what I'm doing now. I'm just sitting back, relaxing, watching the lake, shorelines. I done a walk, didn't see nothing on the shore other than side-by-side tracks. The other shore right over here, nothing on it. Did a little piece. And the shore on the other side of the lake right there, well, I hadn't walked it, but quite honestly, you can almost look across there and see that there's no footprints out there or nothing. But what I'm doing now is just sitting out here, listening, watching. And that was a couple of rocks clanking together. I'm just going to sit out here and listen and watch for a little while. I don't have nothing better to do. Alright, it's almost dark. Heard a few things walking around out there in the woods. I've turned my little dish deal thing that I've got here. I've turned it toward the woods, and I'm fixing to turn it back on. I've seen quite a bit of wildlife. Some ducks swimming past, fish jumping all over the place. I even saw an eagle flying over a while ago, but there's been a few noises out there in the woods. I heard one thing sounded like something exhaling real strong through its nostrils, but it wasn't like a blow from a deer, but it was something. So I'm fixing to turn this recorder back on and see if I can catch some noises out here and see if I can figure out what they are. But I'm just sitting out here tonight, and there's not a whole lot of plan going on with this one. If I decide to go out there in the woods, I'll go out there in the woods. But right now, I'm just sitting here listening to the sounds of the woods. Okay, here's what's happening. It's done and got dark, as you can see. And it seems like every time a vehicle goes down the road, which it's not that often, but this is a little bit of a busy road that my research area is in. But it seems like every time a vehicle runs down that road, something out there in the woods starts moving around. Like it's trying to use the sound of the vehicle to mask their movements. Now, deer don't do that, and armadillo could. Well, they just don't give a damn. They make noise anywhere, anytime. But I'm just gonna walk out here in the woods and see if I can see anything, and we're gonna see how that goes. But it's just a little, it's a little weird that the noise comes about the same time a vehicle starts coming through, and by the time you don't hear the vehicle no more, all the noise out here in the woods has done stopped again. So I'm just wondering if that might be a Bigfoot out there moving around using the sound of the vehicles to mask their movements. But we're finna get out there and find out if we can see anything. All right, let's head out there and see what we can find. Because every time a vehicle goes through, I hear something moving around out here. And like I said, I don't believe a deer would. Ooh, spider webs everywhere. Don't think a deer would care that much, and I know an armadillo wouldn't. Right, here comes a car, let's listen. Spider webs everywhere. I usually walk around with my walking stick, basically to knock spider webs out of the way. But they are everywhere. Gopher hole. That's one reason why I don't get too excited about hearing a noise out here in the woods at night. Gophers, armadillos, raccoons. But when things start making All right, now I'm hearing a dog barking. Several dogs. And trust me, I'm not really near no house. Me walking through the woods shouldn't set off a dog. I'm not that close to no one's house or anything. Listen. Well, all I can say is whatever it was has either hunkered down or got out of the way a while ago. I really don't see anything now. Wow. Alright. I am getting closer to the houses, so I'm going to back off and get out of here. Oh Lord. Now when I come out here first thing this afternoon, I walked around a little bit. I walked shoreline, walked a little bit through the woods. But now I am smelling the classic decomposing wet dog smell. And it's getting a little strong. So instead of trying to stand here and confront something, I'm going to get on out of these woods. This is not my ideal situation to meet up with something. I'm out here alone. For the last 3 cars that went by, I haven't heard anything from moving around. But right back over that way, I could really smell something strong smelling. But sometimes it's better to just leave stuff alone. And with that, I think I'm gonna give it up for tonight. Battery on this this video recorder is about dead. So I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe.
And tell your friends.
Also find us on Facebook, Alabama Georgia Bigfoot Research Group.